This is an exciting time. It's an exciting time. So I texted you guys on Thursday, right? I said something might be cooking, right? I heard something like, WWE might actually try to do something good now. I heard some big news. There were some rumblings. They wanted to ensure everybody knew that The Rock was going to be at SmackDown, right? So it was not like AEW where they just show up and do things. They're like, no, they put it all over Twitter and everything. The Rock's going to be here, the final boss. The final boss. So let's jump right into our first topic today. Let me pull up my Malapert Smark episode 149 official blog post. All right, I'll put a link to this in the description in case anyone feels like following along or something. But this is where we got our topics for the day. We're going to do a lot of retro stuff today. We're doing 1996 WWF Mind Games. I'm going to sprinkle that in with all our topics. But our first topic has to be The Rock's return. The final boss is back. So for our complete SmackDown review, once again, I'll remind you, I'll put a link in the description, all the storylines, but we're just going to cover this one storyline for our podcast today. But we already went through every single storyline. If anyone is interested in everything, you can check it out on our blog. I'll put a link in the description. But let's stick with The Rock. All right. So I told you guys, all right, something's going to happen. It looks like, they're going to try to do something good here. And you guys are like, what? What's going to happen? I'm like, I don't know, but something's going to happen. Because with all this stuff about, it's been a bad WrestleMania build. It's been mid. It's not been as good as last year and all that. So this is what they came up with. All right. So let's jump to SmackDown. This is February 21st, a couple nights ago now. We're recording this on a Sunday, by the way. Sunday the 23rd of February. But Cody shows up to the arena. He was supposed to have a six-man tag that was worthless that I'm sure they would have gone through with. I'm sure that was their original plan, to have that match with Cody in it. And all this says to Cody, you're pulled, right? You're not going to be in that match. And Cody's like, what the hell's going on, And all this tells him this is the final boss is here. I can't do anything about it. You're going to have to talk to the final boss. And this is later on in the show. But The Rock did come out, and very strange promo. All right, I'm not going to go through it word for word, but just vaguely from what I remember, he introduced WrestleMania 41 or 42 next year's 2026's as being in New Orleans, because New Orleans has had WrestleMania before, so they'll do fine. I'm sure it'll be great. But he calls Cody out. Oh, before he did that, I forgot to mention, didn't he start to turn heel all of a sudden? Like before,
he was going through the weirdest thing. He was a face and a heel in the same promo. It was one of the strangest promos I've seen him give, maybe ever. I don't know what the hell was going on here, but yes, he was a heel. He was a face. He was like, "Yo, we're gonna have WrestleMania next year. By the way, all of you STD written or whatever." I'm like, what the hell? All in the same promo. Like, what the hell is happening here? He was all over the place, man. He was all over the map. It was incredible as just insanity of it all. But yes, he was.
It seemed like he turned face. He's been hugging Cody. Cody and him have been kissing and everything. And then suddenly he drops the STD-ridden whatever folks of New Orleans.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what the hell's going on? I'm like, okay. But out comes Cody. Rock is like, yeah, I didn't come to just introduce the WrestleMania thing. I gotta talk to Cody. So Cody comes out. You see, gives him a big kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Like what? Like their family. 1 year ago, he was whipping him and rubbing his blood all over his chest and
that's right,
calling out Mama Rhodes. But okay,
Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes. They even talked about how their mothers hang out now. The Rock's mother and Cody's mother. So yeah, water under the bridge. All right, they're all good now. They're all friends. Okay, the Rock's a good friend to have. You need friends in high places and such. So, but this is where The Rock lays it on him. So suddenly The Rock comes out with it. What does he want? He wants him to be his champion. I want you to be my champion. I've always wanted a little brother. Right? Am I remembering this correctly? I didn't write anything down.
Yes. This is exactly the second thing. You're not messing. You're not getting anything wrong so far. So far, exactly what you were saying.
And then he told Cody, like, yeah, I could bring you up. I could bring you you're already up here, but I could make you like the biggest megastar in the world, right? I'm gonna make you king of the world. You know, you're gonna have all the money in the world. You're gonna be in all the movies, and your wife would want this, right? Come on, think of your family.
Right.
So, and then Cody's like, what the fuck? This was laying on him pretty quick, a big. But then he mistakenly thought that in return The Rock would want this, right? The World Heavyweight or the WWE title, excuse me, not the World Heavyweight title, but the WWE title. And The Rock's like, no, I don't want this. I want this. I want you. I want your soul. Which anybody listening, possibly on a podcast platform, and doesn't see us on YouTube, Robert has a background. What is it? Where is that from, Robert? It says your soul is
It's
mine.
Mortal Kombat.
The Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
That was Shang Tsung telling that to Liu Kang in a dream.
Oh, the dream. Yeah.
Well, okay, so The Rock wants Cody's soul, and then he gives him a weird caress on the face. I'm sorry.
Yes. I mean, it was all very weird, honestly. But you're not wrong.
I mean, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. What do you want me to say? He said, I don't want your answer now. Okay, so I summarized the whole thing. I don't usually summarize in our reviews.
He doesn't want it now. He wanted an elimination chamber.
Yes, he wants it so they're gonna have a big meeting at Elimination Chamber. It's a segment that's already scheduled.
Yes.
But anyways, so ratings. I don't usually. I'm trying to shy away from actually showing a lot of the summaries nowadays and just jump straight to the ratings. But this one, I think we had to at least see some of these pictures because this was pretty crazy. Oh, by the way, at the end, I forgot to mention The Rock finally took off his glasses, his sunglasses, and then looked at Cody, you know, as himself. Let me take off the TV. All right, so this is back to our blog. Our blog post has our reviews already, so everyone sent this in this morning. Vlad, Robert, and myself, that is. So let me see. I gave this 6 points. I gave it a fire and a thumbs up on our Malapert Smark review system. If anyone doesn't know our review system, I think I got it right here. There it is. But I've combined a fire and a thumbs up to give it 6 points. Vlad and Robert are a thumbs up, so they give it 1 point, which is a very good rating. I'm being ridiculous here, but I thought this was extremely good, and I really liked it a lot. And I think there's a lot of places they could go from here. And but let me get thoughts first from you guys. So I'll start with Vlad. So you gave it only a thumbs up. So give us a review of this segment, please.
Well, I mean, the premise is very solid. Like, The Rock kind of wants Cody to be his corporate champion, is what he's kind of saying. In a very long-winded, chaotic, crazy promo. It was like the most maddening. Like, I'm like, get to the point of the promo. What the hell is going on here, dude? Why are you talking so much about nothing? Just get to the point. Let's get to the point of the promo. Why did you call him out here? What do you want from him? Let's just get to it. But he did finally do that, but boy, oh boy, did he talk in circles for so long on this thing. I mean, the premise of the idea I like. That's why I gave it a thumbs up. But Jesus Christ, this promo was a fucking disaster for me personally. Like, I just
The Rock always talks along.
No, not like this. His last two promos have been very weird. The one on NXT where he had no idea what he was going to say or what he was going to do. Like, what the hell is that, dude? What are you talking about? Then why are you there? Okay, and then this was weird too. Like, what? He came in as the whole thing where he was like a face, clearly, because he was like, you know, and then he just went heel and face, all in the same like promo. He was going back and forth. I'm like, dude, what are you? Who are you? I don't even get it. What's happening here with this character? It was wild. It was wild. The promo itself was wild. It was one of the most wildest promos I've ever seen. But as just like a storyline, I liked it because I like the possibility of like Cody having to like then maybe fight off like The Rock and and like kind of like the whole Vincent Austin thing, right? Kind of like I think maybe that's what they're building towards. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing. but that's where it seems like it could go. And I like that, obviously. I like that aspect of like a totally heel authority figure Rock where he's the boss, he's running the show. That could be cool. But yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed the possibilities of it, but I did not enjoy this promo at all. I thought it was totally insane. Like, they could have gotten there and he could have done it way quicker without being all over the place. But other than that, yes, I did like where it could be headed. But I'll let Robert give his opinion.
Yeah, Robert, go ahead. Let's hear some thoughts.
Okay. So I've been saying for a couple weeks now that I think that the WrestleMania build this year so far has been mid. It needed something interesting to happen. Well, here it is. Now, what exactly this is, I'm not quite sure. Because I don't know exactly what he means by when The Rock told Cody that he wants his soul. Like, well, what exactly does this mean? If Cody agrees to giving his soul, what does that mean for Cody exactly? What does he have to do? I don't know. It is very confusing. But seeing that The Rock is involved does make things more interesting for sure. And there were, as weird as this promo was, there were bits and pieces of it that I did enjoy, so I still gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of how they advertised the press conference post-show?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even watch the press conference.
And then the press conference, oh, God. It was totally broken kayfabe. Like, they were talking about the segment, the scene as a scene.
No,
and The Rock was, that was very disappointing and sad. And The Rock also said, that's why I commented on my blog post, that I don't buy what The Rock is saying, because The Rock in that press conference said, it's great that me and Cody can have segments like this and work together and it not having to lead towards a match. Like, he straight out said, this is not going to lead towards a match. This is just us, having segments together. And
well, I don't know. I mean, look, as Robert said, it was kind of weird. I'm just gauging based on what I think is going to happen. It's going to be like a Vince Austin thing. That's what I'm gauging from it. I don't know if that's the direction it's going because it really wasn't made clear at all what the hell was happening here. I just have to. That's what I picked up of, like using my wrestling knowledge of what he was trying to say, and based on the fact that he was telling him that he wants his soul. Like, what else could that mean, right?
Okay, so what does Cody say? Does Cody say yes or no? I think he says no.
Yeah, he's going to say no because
he's going to say no.
Yeah, obviously he's going to say no. He's going to come up with some Cody way to say it, but yes, he'll say no.
And then that'll lead to a feud between Cody and The Rock.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm guessing, but like, is it good, as you said, if it's not going to be a match, what is it going to be? I don't know.
I kind of feel like
I just thought of this right now. Remember, The Rock at some point turned heel and became corporate champion for Vince McMahon.
Correct.
Maybe this is kind of like same thing's kind of coming full circle, and
right.
I don't know. I don't know if this is hinting towards a Cody heel turn. I don't think Cody will turn heel, but
some people are likening this to Palpatine and Anakin.
Kind of.
I guess if Cody ends up turning heel, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, he still has to defend his title at WrestleMania, so it won't be against The Rock, most likely. It's going to be the winner. He still has to defend it against the winner of the Elimination Chamber. So I don't think it's going to be a match, Rock and Cody at WrestleMania, unless he's forced to fight twice. And The Rock gets so mad that he has to fight The Rock too. Like maybe the first night he fights The Rock, the second night he fights for the title. I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess, but he did it before. He did it last year.
I don't think he needs to fight The Rock this year, but I think he needs to fight The Rock at some point, like next year. And The Rock saying in that press conference that he's not going to have a match with Cody, I think is bullshit. This has to lead to a match with Cody. People always say this. Remember Hogan and Sting, Vlad, and TNA? They were always saying, we're not going to have a match. We're not going to have a match. There has to be a match. There has to be a match between Cody and The Rock. I'm sorry. It has to happen. I think this could be a launching pad, WrestleMania could. But I think Cody turning heel, I don't see that as a possibility either, because it just wouldn't make sense, especially the way The Rock was coming out talking talking shit to the fans, calling the fans whatever low life trash and all that stuff. It wouldn't make sense for Cody to follow someone like this out of the blue like this and to say, I want your whole fucking life. And Cody's successful enough. He doesn't need to be more successful. Like, he should be happy with his level of success and not be tempted by The Rock's offer of
by the dark side of the dark side.
Superstardom. Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah,
that's all I got on. That's all I got on that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know where this leads to. I think The Rock can. I guess he can lead a stable. Like, if Cody is not, gonna join his side, then The Rock needs guys like Solo and Jacob and something like that to keep fucking with Cody. For many, many months until they can face off.
He definitely could be the leader of that group, I guess.
We always thought that's what it was supposed to be anyways, when that group was kind of winning. So, all right then. So, let me go back then. We're done with that topic.